you for joining me in my SAP S for HANA training. Please hit like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. We will review define validation of accounting document. We will go first and find a related GL transaction in FBL3 and so FB, L for line, 3 for GL, and N for nude. Hit enter and our GL account is cash. Our chart of accounts is ZAB2. Click enter or continue or check button. Click GL account column header to sort by GL account. We will use cash on hand. So we will try to find cash on hand transactions in company TUK2, which is our company code. Yes, let's choose all items and click execute. And we will get a sample of cash withdrawal. Okay, that's good. Let's double click. Okay, this is a cash withdrawal to hopefully cash on hand. That's right. And hopefully we will add a condition here or validation. We want a business area to be filled out when we use cash on hand 110,010. So it will validate whether the business area has been encoded. So let's try to find first. Uh, okay, let's choose a layout. No, we will change a layout. And let's find the business area. If it is in the column set, when it's in the column set, it means it's not being displayed. So we have one hit. Click X to close the window, and then we are highlighted to business area. Click the left button so it will be transferred to displayed column, so it will be displayed, but it's too far. We want it close to about here, special beside special GL indicator. So let's highlight business area and then click this button to move it to the top, and then click down button to up to special GL indicator and save as. Let us save as this layout, and let's use a user specific. Let's not put it in the default. A user specific has no slash. So GL and GLDA layout. Okay, click next or checkbox, and then we have now a layout. Click check to continue, and as we can see here, business area has not been filled. So what we'll do is we are going to configure a validation wherein it will have an error if you did not put a business area, specifically TK01. So let's go to customizing implementation guide. Go to your command field, type /O to open a new window, and then SIMG or SPRO. Click enter, and we will be at the customizing implementation guide. And from here, we will go to financial accounting node. And from the financial accounting node, we will go to accounts receivable and accounts payable node. And from accounts payable and receivable note, we'll go to business transactions. And from business transactions, we'll be going to invoice, incoming invoice and credit memos. And from incoming invoice and credit memos, we'll go to make and check document settings and validation accounting documents node. There we have it. This is also available in outgoing invoices down below. I've seen that. Outgoing invoices, credit memos, and from outgoing invoices, credit memos, we'll go to make and check, document settings, and then validation in accounting documents. So if we right mouse click, we will see in the display info text in main objects because this have a T code. We will see the T code that it is OB28. Let's go back and here in the validation accounting documents, right mouse click and display technical info, maintain objects, and then scroll down. We also have OB28. So go back, let's execute it and go to position. Let's try to find if we have TUK2. I think I have already created one. No, we don't have yet any. So let's click new entries and company code is TUK2 and our call plant is 2. Let's click the search button and you have a document header for 001 and 002 for line item and 003 to complete document. So how do we know that? We are going to use 002. Let's go to our other window, this one. This is the header part and this is the line item. So the business area is in the line item. Okay. So let's click 2 and then continue. And our validation will, will be creating a new one. There's a new validation cost center. Okay, let's create our new validation that will be ZBU area. Yeah, that's it. And we will fill in the activation level later when we completed all the details here. So after completing all these three information, double click on the line and it will say validation ZBU area does not exist. Wait again. Yes. And the message ID will be configured. Okay. At least we have our company code to make sure it will not, this configuration will not in, be implemented in in other company codes in this test. So message class, let's click search and let's see. Let's just use let's just use an existing so it will be easier. Let's try to search. Let me move the window so you can see there's a search below. Let's try to search. Search, I click search and let's try area and check. No, there's no area. Business. Okay, message for business partner, business entity, output history object, business configuration structure, infrastructure, business error in service. Let's just use this one. Message. Okay, let's try that. Quick check. Okay, so click expand ZBU area. Let's put first a name for our validation name. Let's put in business area required for cash GL. Let's see if okay. So ZBU area has nothing yet in there. So let's click on the step button at the start at the top. This is to create steps. Okay, now so we have step 001 prerequisite check and message. So from here, click prerequisite. So from the table fields tab, double click accounting document segment. So we're now in the accounting document segment. Let's search for GL account. Um, let's try first if we can find it this way, GL account, and click check. Okay, we have it. GL account, double click the GL account, and it will be displayed at the top. And then scroll to the right. There are constant there the constant is grayed out, so we can use this status equal. Okay, and so our constant is already available. So if we want to use a number of GL accounts, we can use like it starts with TK01. So TK starts with TK. So so right now we'll just put in a specific constant. Let's click constant, and since we put in GL account there, we will now search for a GL account. So click the search button, and our chart of accounts is ZAB2, and click search, and the GL account is sorted by GL account, and click the header, and we want it to be on the cash on hand. Okay, click check. So GL account, and then this one is for cash on hand. So we now completed the prerequisite, and now we will go to the check. Double click on the check, and again in the table fields, click on accounting document segment. Double click, and let's try to search for business area if it is in here. So our business area is the search term, and then click on next. Yes, we have business area. Double click, it will be displayed at the top for our formula, and click on equal. So we want our business area to be equal to, and then the constant. If we want to be something like, so at least there are other choices. We can do that later on. For now, we will just choose TK01. Oh, hmm. It's a lot of business area. We have search here, find in below. So we want, uh, let's check if we can find the code, and we could not find the code. I named this as general. So let's see if we cannot find the general. So let's see if we can scroll it down and go to letter T. No, there's really a lot of business area in this test server. So We won't be able to find it here. Let's just type it in here. TUK TK01, and let's hopefully it goes in. Okay, it goes in, and that's it. That's our formula. Let's click on message. Okay, from message, we should have this one. And change, maintain messages. This is change icon. Click this one. Click on message tab, and we will find the number which is available. A lot of this has been used by SAP. So SAP user, we will just add our own message. Hmm. Okay, scroll down. Okay, 120, 140, 150, 160. Scrolling down. Ooh, there's a lot of messages. Okay, oops. 230. The first available is 234. So we will use 234. Note down our message number. It's 234. We will need that later. Okay. And our message is validate correct business area with Cash GL. Okay, validate. Let's capitalize this business area with Cash GL. Okay, that will be our message. Let's put the period. Okay. So self-explanatory. Oops. And that's it. Then click save. Okay, let's create a new request. Let's put in define validation message for business area in Cash GL. TUK. Okay. So let's click save and then check and then check to next and the message was saved. Now click back. So we're still here in message. Let's put in here our message number, which is 234. I think we can also find it through here. Okay. So 234, that's our message. Validate correct business area in with Cash GL. Okay. So continue or check button. That's 234. And let's click step 01 to go back to the first area. So you can see here the prerequisite, the field was changed to the actual technical name, which is BSEG HCont. That's the business area. And then the BSEG GSBR TK01. This one is the business area, BSEG GSBR TK, and this is the GL account. Oops. Okay, GL account. So now let's go back. Okay, back again. Okay, We need to save before we leave this area. Save, and it was saved properly. Let me pull that up. Okay, it was saved properly. Let's go back and then back again. And remember this one, we need to put in the activation level, and 0 is inactive, 1 is active, and 2 is active, no batch input. So we will use 1 as active. Double click or click check, and then we need to save this one again. Click save, and let's create a new request because this one is for the message, and then we have to create for the define validation accounting document. Okay, let's just paste it. Define validation of accounting document, PUK2. Save, and then click check for next. Okay, the data has been saved. Now let's try to do a transaction in FB50. So go to your command field, type /O to open a new window, and FB50 to do a GL accounting entry. Okay, let's move it a little bit. So our document date will be today. Okay, let's choose today. And then our reference will be define validation, or at least business area validation. And let's just BAV. And then 001. Document header, business area validation 001. Okay. And our GL account, let's scroll down. So we will be withdrawing. This will be our cash on hand account. ZAB2 is our chart of accounts. That's correct. Click check. Click the GL account to sort by GL account. So click cash on hand. And our debit will be the cash on hand because we are making a withdrawal. Let's just put in 127 amount. And this is not taxable. So let's, no need for that. Let's scroll down. Okay, let me maximize for a while and minimize. Okay, good. Text field is required, so we will put a BAV001. Okay, hit enter and validate the correct business area with gas GM. This is our message. Okay, click check. Yes, but we will need the credit. So let's put in the cash in bank. We will be at the AB2 chart of accounts. Click continue. Click the column header to sort by GL account, and then we will we will be getting from HSBC current account. We, that will be a withdrawal, so it will be a credit and with the same amount. Uh, Let me just expand that to double check. Yes. Ooh, there's a big line. Let's delete these rows. Okay, so I'll be needing the text. Let's put in withdrawal so we can easily see it. Okay, withdrawal. And then let's minimize the window so it will be better for you to view it in tablet and phone. And click check. Item 01 must be corrected. Double click the line. This is what we configured. We will now go to the business area and we assign TUK. Uh, we can't search it because there are more than 500 entries. So let's just put it in here, TUK. That's TK01. TK01. Okay, that's general. That's mine. That's ours. Okay, go back. Now it's in green and it's checked. So let's post it. And our transaction was posted. Let's now review our GL transaction. I think we have an open this one. We need to refresh this. This is FBL 3N. Let's just go back and GL account is cash on hand. Company code TUK2, that's our company code. Normal items and all items, and then execute to refresh the report. And there we have it. We were able to put in a required field and it validates that the business area was missing. And let's go back to this one and to easily show the document, go to the document menu and then display and scroll to the right. Okay, so let's choose a layout and this one, we have created this one, GBA layout. And as you can see, business area has been included and not just in the cash on hand, but in the whole transaction itself, including the bank HSBC. So there we have it. We have successfully defined a validation of accounting document. Thank you.